Hey everyone, ¿cómo está? Habari zenu? Guten Tag, konnichiwa, how are you, and all those other greetings. It's Kenyan Hippie back with another video. I've been meaning to make this video for a while now, but I really would love to tackle the white liberals versus African immigrants debacle, because seeing these two people makes my days more than anything, because white saviors just have a way, y'all. White saviors are the loudest. They scream about equality and how oppressed I'm supposed to be, but then when they meet me, they don't like me because I'm conservative.
Hi, my name's Melissa, and this is my White Women Hear Me Out cake. Women, hear me out. Not all braids are for us.
And it's really funny to watch the head-to-head. Again, for context, I have lived here 11 years. I am a former Democrat. I thought I held more liberal views, but I don't. I consider myself a libertarian, so yes, I am a little bit socially liberal in a few views, but I'm fiscally conservative. When it comes down to it, I'm pretty conservative. There is some friction that exists between conservative African Americans. When I say African American, I mean African immigrants who are now American citizens and might hold dual citizenship. So when you hear me saying African Americans, that's what I mean. Versus, again, the vanilla / white liberals. Are certain points that make us clash. One, race and identity. So as you guys know, might not know, Democrats and liberals are very big on race identity, right? Everything is black and white. Everything is black and white. Africans, most of us, don't ascribe to the race construct because when we're growing up, majority of us look like me. Yes, we do have vanilla Kenyans. Yes, we live with them, but we don't call ourselves black. It's just, we're just African, we're just Kenyan. Our identity lies in our tribes or our ethnicities, our ethnic groups. So Kikuyu, Luo, Kamba, Embu, such and such. The white liberals are very, very, very adamant about the differentiation of those two because whites are the oppressors. So they call themselves oppressors. It's called white guilt.
We don't like to admit what our ancestors did or be connected to them at all, because then we'd have to do something about it. And it's such an interesting thing because growing up as a white person in America, one of the things that you internalize as a truth is that racism is just about the worst thing there is. So to be called a racist or a white supremacist is akin to being the most evil person in the world. So I understand this from my own experience of deconstructing whiteness, and
so they believe they hold this power in a system that puts me, the black person, down. When we meet them and we're head to head, it's like, no, I'm not oppressed. Why are you saying I'm oppressed? Why are you looking down on me? Are you being racist to me right now? Which, yes, they are very racist.
I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret about white people. Every single white person knows somebody who is racist. Personally, I come from a whole family of racist people.
Because the white liberals emphasize systemic racism and historical oppression, they need race-conscious policies such as affirmative action, CRT, to feel like they're making a difference. DEI, they view black conservatives as undermining these efforts and as a form of internalized oppression, which they've actually used these terms toward me. Oh, you just have internalized racism. I'm like, no, I'm just not oppressed, my guy. I see myself as your equal. You seeing me as lower than you, less than you, that's a problem.
I mean, you got the first sort of mainstream African American who is articulate and bright and clean and a nice looking guy. I mean, that's a storybook, man.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
If you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
It doesn't matter whether or not they were deprived as a youth. It doesn't matter whether or not they're the victims of society. The end result is they're about to knock my mother on the head with a lead pipe, shoot my sister, beat up my wife, take on my sons. They must be taken off the street.
Young black entrepreneurs are just as capable of succeeding given the chance as white entrepreneurs are. But they don't have lawyers.
Conservative Africans or African immigrants, we tend to emphasize self-reliance and traditional values. We believe in working hard for what we want. We don't want welfare. We don't believe in handouts. Because where we grow up, you do not work, you do not eat. Hard work is definitely a virtue that is pushed forth inside of the community. These race ideologies such as systemic racism and CRT and DEI are very counterproductive in our viewpoint, because then they're just perpetuating the victim mentality and convincing people you need this to succeed in America. You need CRT, you need DEI. That's not helping anyone grow as a person. For you, the white liberal, you see me as someone who has betrayed my kind.
Just turning on their own race.
And my people. These are comments I've actually gotten, and it's crazy. It's crazy to think back of where they come from. Because imagine someone looking at you and saying, oh, you're an African immigrant. How dare you not support Black Lives Matter? How dare you not support DI? How dare you vote against your own interests? It's like, do you know what my interests are? No, you don't. So shut up. Right? Don't tell me what to think. It's very racist and it's very narcissistic of you, the white liberal, to think you can tell me anything. Our approaches to social and cultural issues also differ. The white liberals hold very progressive views, especially on the alphabet mafia and pronoun squad.
Donald Trump, I'm coming from Ghana. Obama came to my country bullshitting. Kamala Harris came to my country saying that we should accept some stupidity.
I'm Terry, I'm not them.
It sounds like he just wants his country to be better.
Come to Africa.
I don't know what he's
Destroy this country, I'm okay with that, but never come to Africa.
I can't answer your problem.
Okay.
I like it.
Come
I like
to
it.
Africa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if
I
you're
totally
a country
agree.
and you
No,
don't
let him talk.
respect it,
Let him talk. Let him
don't
talk.
come to
He's not
Africa.
talking because I don't know what he's talking
You
about.
did the same thing to me a second ago. Like, let him talk.
Ask me questions.
You don't love it, you don't
Ask him
respect
questions.
it, you want
I
to
don't know
destroy
what
it.
he's talking
Abortion and secularism. Again, African immigrants, for the most part, are very conservative in these views. You can see where the problem is. When it comes to abortion, I actually attended a rally. I'm going to insert that clip here.
Okay, but why did you guys post it? This is my space. So anyway, that's that. That's us. So they were way on the other side of the street. They crossed over just to block us.
Oh my God, no, we are not.
I'm from Kenya. That's a third world country, and they have no right to abort because abortion is not a right. It's a privilege. It's a privilege. You're not just you are a spoiled, privileged American, and you wouldn't understand that.
In America, we get a choice. We get rights to choice.
The rights are in the Constitution, and that is not there.
Well, it should be. You're medical right.
And I had this white savior try to tell me to my face, America is a third world country. I was like, ma'am, shut up. You don't know what a third world country is. And abortion is not healthcare, and it's not a human right. It is a choice you make that has consequences. But no taxpayer will fund that. And don't sit there and call it healthcare, because it's not. It's damage control. It's not healthcare. But don't sit there and tell me that, again, America is a third world country when that is a state decision. Roe versus Wade. Third thing, African immigrants and white liberals differ and butt heads about is the economical philosophy. White liberals are very much into government intervention, big daddy taking control, government controlled things, price gouging, government ownership, wealth redistribution, aka socialism. Conservative Africans, African Americans, African immigrants, we favor capitalism, because guess what? Capitalism is what allows everyone to thrive.
How come you guys are still poor? Well, we're poor because 60-some years ago, we made the decision to embrace socialism, and we made sure that all the policies in place were actually a manifestation of socialism. And do you know what this prosperity, this lack of prosperity, because we followed the wrong ideology?
We want limited government, because once Big Daddy starts poking his hand in things, everything goes wrong. Nothing such as democratic socialism exists, y'all. Stop that nonsense. There's no democratic socialism. For socialism to exist, people have to hand over their rights. Look at Cuba, look at Venezuela. Yes, some African nations are pushing for socialism, especially Burkina Faso, which is why I have an issue with Ibrahim Traore, because people believe that the best way to do this is to redistribute the wealth. No, the best way is to create work opportunities, reduce the bureaucracy and government intervention. Let people thrive. Let the free market thrive. Let competition thrive. African immigrants believe in individual empowerment, individual freedoms.
Actually nowhere, which is why we're saying, okay.
What you're doing is just sheer waste of time. It calls for your contribution, my contribution to make this country great. But if you want to destroy it, I'm not going to allow that because I have my kids there that came here.
How are they destroying it? How are they?
Okay,
Tell us.
one, they don't understand that today being a Saturday, there are people working. They should go and work, contribute to the economy of this country to make sure that this country become better.
Yeah.
But they are here wasting time, bullshitting. They get everything for free, Medicaid, Medicare, EBT and all that bullshit. Come to Africa, cash and carry. If you don't have money, you're not going to eat. You understand? You guys are here and you are just making noise for no reason. I mean, what kind of people is this?
Individual economic empowerment. You create your own path in life. You hustle, you save, you invest your money. You grow in your career without anyone interfering with you. Liberals believe the government should control everything and control everyone and create these opportunities. At what cost? Next thing we disagree on is historical narratives and solutions. White saviors and white liberals believe in reparations because of these slights that were committed in the past. Societal restructuring to fix things. Again, CRT is a big one. Teach the white kids that they are the oppressed ones and teach the black kids that they are the oppressed and that they are the victims. And they view these things as an ongoing problem. Conservative Africans, we acknowledge historical injustices. However, we focus more on present-day solutions, community building, and economic development. I am someone who I come from Kenya. Kenya is a former British colony. We got our independence in 1963, British East Africa. I don't hold any prejudice or anger toward the Brits or white people. And yet, when I come here, y'all who weren't even part of the slavery carry some kind of weird white guilt about things that were committed by your ancestors. You weren't even involved in it, but somehow you want to self-flagellate on it and become an ally for a movement you don't even understand, that is very, very regressive and useless. Because what did BLM do with all those funds? While the black community should be focusing more on their own problems, just black on black crime, fatherlessness.
Black people kill black people. They don't come out and do this crap. The only time they do this crap is when a white person touches them. They're the racists. It's wrong for a white cop to kill a black person, that's for sure. But if it matters, it should matter at all times.
So what are you fighting for? What are you fighting for? You're not here to fight injustice. You're here to cause drama.
Will be stop violence. It's not about blacks.
Okay, since you're so...
You guys think blacks are oppressed. I am black, I'm not oppressed. I am free.
That's good for you. That's an individual person. What about a systemic issue?
I do what I want. You have the skills. This is a country where you have the skills. You want to do what you want. You do it.
Okay.
Stop forcing on people to accept that they're oppressed. They are not. I am not oppressed. I am black. Stop making people accept that they're oppressed. You're forcing a rhetoric into your minds, which is not true. Okay. Violence is wrong, period. It's not about blacks. The blacks kill blacks in black neighborhoods every single day. I've never seen a Black Lives Matter in those neighborhoods.
Why don't you start?
I'm not carrying anything saying Black Lives Matter. I know I matter.
It feels a lot like an agenda being pushed when a white liberal is insisting on reparations being paid. If we start going down that reparations road, it's not going to end. Things happened in the past. This is 2025 now. There are opportunities, there is equality. What you're pushing for is equity, which is the exact opposite of equality. In the name of thinking you're trying to fix a system that's broken and does not favor me, but at the same time you're looking down on me like I'm incapable.
Time to do our part, white women. Black women cannot do it on their own. Did you want to go somewhere? I forgot you black people don't know how to get IDs. I got you. I'm white. What you doing? You trying to read? Oh, I forgot the education system failed you because you're black. I got you. I'm white. What you doing? You trying to use the computer? I forgot black people don't know how to use computers. Here you go. I got you. I'm white.
You're infantilizing me.
Black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word computer is. They don't know. They don't know these things.
Stop it. The other thing we disagree on and have a problem with is this perceived patronization by the white liberals.
I just went and did the early voting thing here in Texas, and we only have one early voting place in my small town, and I thought it was very weird because it was at the police department, and I was thinking this is kind of a form of voter intimidation because people of color are probably not as comfortable going to vote at a police office.
Person of color, colored person, person of color. Stop. Stop it. Ma'am. Excuse me. Do you not hear yourself? Do you not hear how racist you sound? Hold up. All black people are the same, so because some black people are criminals and they hate going to the cops, therefore all of us hate going to the cops and we fear the cops. Is that where that was going? Is that where...
You downshift my competence to make me seem like the victim who needs saving by you. There, black person. America is so oppressive. I'm here to help you. It's okay. I know the system is against you. I am working hard and screaming and doing a protest and holding a sign and participating in these protests to fight for your rights. What rights?
Excuse me, Hwhite Savior, what? Let's put your comments here just for reference. Are you not seeing how racist you sound by sounding anti-racist, but you're being racist as you sound anti-racist? Are you not seeing the irony of your comment?
I have rights as an American. I have my privileges as an American. I have the First Amendment, the Second Amendment, all the amendments in the Constitution as an American citizen. I don't need your help. I am fully capable of finding a job on my own. Fully capable of presenting my skills. Fully capable of taking care of myself. I don't need you to intervene for me and speak on my behalf. I have a voice, I have a mouth. I have the words to express what I need. I don't need you infantilizing me and weaponizing your skin tone. But that works for you because you feel good about yourself, because you virtue signal.
I'd be the same, but that's not important. Freedom to work. That's important.
And then the worst part is that the dark-skinned Americans who are Democrat actually feel validated by you because you're validating their victimhood. It's okay, they're there, it's not you. You don't need to take responsibility for your actions. It's the white America that's the problem. Are we seeing the issue here? Oh, you know what? White women, we should not wear braids. They're for black people. I come in and I say, gatekeeping cultural items based on skin tone is racism. And then we clash because I call out your hypocrisy. I'm coming as an African immigrant to tell you to stop gatekeeping things from other people because that's racism. The last item we disagree on absolutely and vehemently. Political strategy and alliance. White liberals see the Democratic Party as progressive and inclusive, fighting racial injustices, and fighting for equality and minorities. Conservative Africans can see through the bullcrap that's the Democrat Party. Because all the Democrat Party wants are votes. I initially registered to vote Democrat. Immediately I got my citizenship. Same day, I registered as a Democrat. Within the next year, I woke up. I realized Democrats don't want you if you don't think like them. They're very hypocritical in their stances when they say Black Lives Matter and this and that. But when I say anything, I get cancelled. I get death threats. I get told I'm voting against my own interests. I'm told I have self-hate because I refuse to identify as a color. I refuse to call myself black. I refuse to vote black and think black, eat black and talk black. I marry outside of my race because I see people as people, not as colors. But then I become a cast-off. I become a castaway.
Many white women look beyond their own personal interests and they leave black women out of the conversation.
What are we not trusting them to do right now?
How to care for our country, how to care for each other, how to stand up and fight for things that aren't right.
Millions of black women voted for Trump. Should we trust them?
I become a sellout. I'm called a Candace Owens wannabe because how do I not think black? Why do I not act like a collectivist? Why do I not think we're a monolith? Because we are not. Black people are not the same. Thinking we are is racist. My values make me who I am. My values are who I'm going to align with. And right now, the party I align with the most is the Republican Party. Because that's who's looking out for this country and my interest as a woman, as a mother, as a wife, as an American who pays taxes, as a self-employed African immigrant. The Republican Party wants me to thrive. The Democrat Party wants to charge me more taxes and control my contribution to society. That's the problem. These fundamental differences will forever make us clash. Because when you're out there screaming about oppression and how America is oppressive, you've not lived in a third world. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know that the fact that you can stand there and scream that you're oppressed is a freedom a lot of Africans do not have. You sitting there recording yourself on your $1,500, $2,000 iPhone, screaming about how you hate capitalism, and yet you're using a phone that you're still paying for. You sitting in an air-conditioned home, very comfortable. You with the ability to love whoever you want to love and proclaim you belong to the Rainbow Mafia out in public. You with the rights to marry whoever you want to marry, regardless of their gender. You're not oppressed. Excuse me. You're not oppressed. And until you stop and acknowledge your American privilege, we will never see the same. And stop gatekeeping African culture. It's not yours to gatekeep. And don't speak for me. I have a mouth. Don't infantilize me. And those people who are screaming that you go sis, you ate, they are victims who like to be buffered. Their victim mentality is so ingrained in them, and all you're doing is validating it. So congratulations on that.
I find it so funny how all of a sudden, the same group of people that have claimed and been in denial and delusion that they have no idea what a woman is, all of a sudden, they know what a woman is. I guess it only applies to whenever you guys want something so bad, then you're like, yeah, I know exactly what that means. You do not have to worry about raising your hands. It's very, very obvious that you did not vote for him. But we do not care because your votes did not count. Ours did. So many women like myself who come in different shades, different sizes, different race, different flavors, different groups. We voted for him, and that's the reason why he won.
I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know what other things you think make the African immigrants and white liberals clash, because we are always like this. We could not be more different. I do love that, again, when I have an opportunity to, I present a case and they have nothing to say back to me, because I'm supposed to be the person, I'm supposed to be oppressed according to them. I'm supposed to be, oh, look at you, America has been bad to you. No, it's been really good to me. I am on a few tattoo magazines, okay? My tattoo modeling career would never have taken off if it wasn't for this country. I am a business owner, thriving, because of the opportunities presented in this country. I live my life as a free American. I am saving for my retirement. I can carry a gun in my handbag and protect myself and my children. And if someone were to come to my doorstep, I have every right to use my shotgun on them. And I'm fine, because that's my right. I wouldn't have that right in Kenya. So excuse the crap out of me if I disagree with you, white liberal. You're the bane of my existence. Let's not do this. Okay, let's not do this, okay? Okay, with all due respect.
You ready to listen to what a black woman has to say? I don't think you're gonna like what this black woman has to say, because y'all don't like me. Every time I stitch a Hwhite Savior, they block me. But let's try with you. That things might change, you know. Miracles do happen. All right. Write this down. Number 1, don't call me a person of color. Come on, go ahead. Write it down. All right. Don't call me a woman of color. Number 3, we are not colors. Write that down. 4, you don't have to save black people. You're no one's savior. Write that down. 5, white liberals are some of the worst racists in America. Write that down. Telling me I am oppressed is very condescending. Write that down. Systemic racism is a bunch of shite. Write that down. I don't know what number we are at. I'm sure you're keeping tabs, right? DEI is the opposite of equality. Go ahead. Thinking I need to be treated special because of my skin tone is very insulting and very racist because it says I am not capable of making it by myself on my own merit. Go on. I don't think black, vote black, eat black, buy black. Write that down. Braids are for everybody. Write that down. Gatekeeping culture based on skin tone is racism. Go ahead and scribble that one in there. Telling me I'm voting against my own interest because of my skin tone is very racist. Write that down. Calling yourself anti-racist is the most racist thing ever. I know it's ironic, but write that down. Anyone who holds pride in their skin tone is racist. Black and white people can be racist. Are you getting all this? You can turn on the page, it's fine. I know it's a lot. Telling people to feel guilty for having a certain skin tone or you weaponizing your skin tone or their skin tone is racism. Write that down too. We are the human race. We are not colors. Write that one down as well. Black people are not a monolith. Just because someone looks like me doesn't mean they think like me and that we are the same. How much of that did you actually get? Did you write anything down or are you going to come and call me names? Yeah. Alright guys, I'm going to end this here. Thank you so much for staying up to this point. If you did, remember to like, comment, share and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Please, please, please guys, so you can know when I upload a new video. I will see you in the next one. Kenyan Hippie out.